Yo, what's good, Sonata? Yo, what's up? What's up? How's it going, Mr. Fridge? Happy affiliate. Oh, it's my affiliate anniversary? Hold up. I did not even know. Oh, let me check this shit out. Oh shit, it is. It is my affiliate anniversary. Look at that. The little icon. That's crazy. Holy shit. Wait, when's my what year did I get affiliate? I don't even remember. That's dope. Cool shit. Cool shit. Nice. I'm doing all right myself. I'm doing this is I normally shouldn't be doing a stream today because I work the next day. But I said fuck it, we kind of went a whole week last week without streaming too much. So we're going to do a little stream now. Hopefully you guys all had a good last week. We're gonna do a little bit of sandbox building today, which I kind of said I wasn't gonna do on stream last stream, but I'm not gonna do multiplayer. I'm gonna do single player because that way's a little bit more manageable. Let me start loading up the game. Oh, and then also next week, or not next week, Wednesday, we're gonna try playing Resident Evil 2. Again, we're gonna give that another shot. So we'll see how that goes. We can go into like another story game because we've been doing a lot of like satisfactory balloons, like things like that recently. You're blue cubing me on streams. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Recently it's been a little difficult, and either this week or next week. I don't really know which week it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be available during the weekend time, and it's all based on stuff that I'm doing with the floors in the house. So I can't really control it, unfortunately. But they gotta work on my room, and one of those weekends I'm gonna be unavailable. But I don't know when that's gonna be until basically the weekend. So as always, if you want to be the most up to date on it, make sure you're looking at the Discord. Jenny, how are you doing? Yeah, I like the song. It's a classic. All the old Kanye songs are really good. I should say a majority, not all. A majority. I am doing all right. I was just saying how I shouldn't really be doing much right now, like streaming wise, because I have to work again tomorrow. But we're just gonna say fuck it and we just go. Big fan of Yi. I'm assuming that that's supposed to be Yi. I don't really know how he pronounces his name anymore. But no, not a big fan of him himself. Big fan of the music that he makes. You know how they say separate the artist from the music? That's how I roll. Thank you, Jenny. I didn't even realize it was my affiliate anniversary until today when I went live. So we're gonna do a private lobby, and we're just gonna. The plan for today is we're gonna build a GameStop in this game. The whole idea of why I'm doing this is mainly because here. Let me switch up the music so it's not like playing lyrics in the background. There we go. The whole idea of why we're doing this is mainly because I've been playing this a shit ton offline, and the whole idea of what you do in this game is you role play with other people. So I kind of want to build a store because my bases that I have right now are like actually like defense bases. I kind of want to do something that's not so heavy on the defense. And if you guys have never seen this game, I'll kind of give you an idea of what it is. I just gotta wait for the map to load. But if anyone has ever played like Gary's mod, Dark RP, it's essentially that, but in Source 2 engine now. It's taking a while to load. So yeah, I guess while this is loading, let me show you what the schedule's looking like for this week. Oh, I think it did just load. We'll show you what the schedule is for this week though. Just real quick. So we're doing our stream right now, building a GameStop in S&Box. Then we're watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie on Tuesday. Then we're doing Resident Evil Wednesday. And if I am not doing anything with the floors in my room this weekend, I will find an extra time either Friday or Saturday to stream. And if I am, then next weekend we're just good and we can keep rolling as usual. And what's up, Mr. Fridge? I saw you write my name. What's up? So I'll give you kind of like an idea of what we're doing here. This is the city. It's a massive city. If you guys have played Dark RP or if you're familiar with Gary's mod, you're probably very used to this map. It's a very iconic map, but it's kind of been redesigned a little bit for Source 2. And I'll kind of show you what bases I have done already. There's a whole McDonald's over here. So my favorite base I've built is over here in this alleyway. But it looks like this. It's just a massive brick. And we use it to like kind of defend against people trying to break in and whatnot. The whole idea is you put money printers here to get money, and you do some illegal drug growing over here in this corner. But I won't bore you with that. The idea of what we're doing today is actually a lot more simple, and I'll give you a kind of a reference here as well. Let me find it here. You can build a home. Yeah, you can build houses and stuff. I'll show you. So somebody on the Discord for this game has built a blockbuster. Looks like this. They built a blockbuster. So my goal is very similar to that. And there's a bunch of different things you can do in this game, right? So they have a blockbuster. Some guy did a pizza shop in a very similar area. It's all things like that. But then you have other things. A 7-Eleven even. There's a 7-Eleven. So we're going to be making a GameStop. Because I want to. But then there's other things in this game. Like I was just showing you. They do a lot of base designs in this. They do a lot of different things. So gun stores, slot machines. There's a bunch of stuff. This game's called S&Box, Jenny. It is very much a roleplay game. So the idea of it here as well is on a normal server, you'll press on the dashboard here and you select a job and you roleplay as that job. One of the most iconic jobs is being either a drug dealer or what's it called? A weapons dealer. And you sell weapons to other players. But we're going to do something a lot more simpler and not as illegal than those. We're just going to make a GameStop. Now we have a couple options for areas that we can build in. We can either build over here and make it like the store over here in this front area and the back storage area over here. Or, oh, hello, got stuck behind the wall. Could go over here as well. Can build in this area here, although this store is a little bit more smaller, so I don't know if I want to build over here. Where else would be good? Maybe this store over here? We gotta pick out a good spot first. It's a lot of little crevices in this because, again, a majority of the people of what they do in this game, they build bases to do illegal shit in it. We're kind of changing that idea around. We're not doing anything illegal this time. We could do a GameStop over here, too. This one's not a bad spot. Ooh, you know what might actually be better? I could build it over here. This is like a massive store over here. It's more like a warehouse, actually. But we can use this whole area, the garage area here, as like the window. And we'll hold the garage open like this. This looks pretty good, too. Let me keep doing a little bit more searching. This whole area over here is unfinished. It's actually coming out this weekend. The map maker is, I think he's releasing it this weekend. This is going to be the hospital area. So you can see it's all blocked off here. There's nothing here, but you can see on the inside, he's actually gone ahead and done a little bit. And some things are just completely untextured. But it's very cool getting in on the game early like this. because you see a lot of the development stuff of it. So there's some parts of this, like there's floor over here, but the rest of the walls here are untextured. They just have normal development stuff from Hammer. Yeah, this brings back so much memories. I know. When I first got into this, dude, it's looking at the map all over again. Over here too. I mean, there's the whole subway area too. I'll give a little tour, I guess. I'll give a little tour of the area. There's a whole subway that's going to be eventually expanded. This is like just the very basics of it right now. You can even see behind stuff like this. There's stuff that leads outside the map that are not complete. It's very early in development right now. But I don't know, man. I have a lot of fun. Even here too. They have a whole theater. You can play YouTube videos in it.
Got all excited and he shook his...
Yo, Sleepy! How's it going? Oh, we can make... actually, I don't want to make this a store. If anything, this should be like a restaurant area if we ever build one. I'll show you the other base as well I was going to do. This was our original Roblox and it was better. You're so right. You're actually so right. Let me show you my other base that I have built. This is the other base I built. I'll give you a little tour of this one. So this is where I do my illegal substance drop-offs. We'll call it that. Little base over here. Little fading door. Shoot holes. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Very nice and open area, and I put a little printer rack there as well. This doesn't really mean much for people who haven't played the game, but it's a very good design base. It fits all the rules here. This is all one way over here, so you kind of saw as we were entering the hallway, they couldn't see inside. Me taking raid notes to raid SD later. Listen, if I see you on this game, there is no mercy. There is no mercy. All of these servers are public. You guys already... I only play on the official servers. So if anyone ever wants to catch me offline when I'm not playing or when I'm not streaming, you know where to find me. At least now, in recent weeks. The notification says write down favorite game, and yours is Animal Well. I don't think I've heard of that one. Yes, I did put the notification post to be your favorite game. So if you guys want to talk about your favorite games, let me know. This game looks fun. It is. It is very hard to get at first, but it is very fun once you do understand it. And especially just meeting people. I mean, it's all about RP. If you guys have watched GTA RP, it's all about that too. It's like that similar vein of game. They have the whole suburbs area over here, so I kind of showed it a little bit on the outside here for the Whack-Donalds. There goes Whack-Donalds. But they have little houses here you can build in as well. And yeah, I mean, you have a whole list of props here you can work with. And it's not as big as Gary's mod, which is what this game's successor is, or I guess predecessor, I should say. Because like I said, it just came out. This game is brand new. It's still in early development. So they're working on adding these things back, but this will ultimately be the successor to Gary's mod, how it should be. Mr. Fridge, you said your favorite game of all time. Probably Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. I don't think I played that one either. I'm going to be honest. Ren, how about you? What's your favorite game? How's it going, Ren? But I kind of want to pick a spot to start building. I have this area too, although this is more like a bank. I don't really want to take up this area. Where else? We could build over here, but my issue with this spot here is it's kind of tiny. It's out of the way from all the main areas. I want this to be something that's high traffic. Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing's a good pick. Police be tweaking all the time? Yes, police are always tweaking in this game. Especially when you have like a very corrupt mayor. You know what? I'm thinking we pick this. I'm thinking we pick this spot. Because I don't think a lot of people... Actually, now I'm thinking about it, a lot of people do like to use this for bases. So I don't want to pick something that's used very often. because then whenever I log into the server, it's going to be taken. You know what? We'll use this area. We'll use this area. And that reminds me, I kind of sent this the other day as well. Let me find it. I think I sent it over here in the Discord. Yeah, someone built an anime store over here in this exact spot. So, like I said, we're going to be doing something like very similar to this, except it's not going to be anime. It's going to be more like a GameStop. So I guess the first thing is, let's work on some sort of shelving system. That'll probably be the best way to go about this. Let's build it. Yeah, we can build it in here, actually. I'm a very accurate sort of builder. So when it comes to building in this game, I'm very precise with it. Let's start with this. We're going to make a shelf first. And actually, I'm going to do it like this instead. We'll do this one, and then let's do this. There's a reason I spawned it here in the exact same spot. Bunny at 20 consecutive streams. Thank you so much, Bunny. Appreciate that very much. Ren, you said, S, you sound happy. What's gotten you so chipper? Also, it's a good thing that you're happy. I mean, you sound not so exhausted. I don't sound exhausted because I didn't work today. So a lot of the days that I am streaming, I do it like right after work because it's like the only time I have. Today, I didn't stream. Or sorry, I didn't work. So I'm a lot more, awake. But Wednesday, when I go to stream, when I go to play Resident Evil, it'll be after a work day. So we'll see how my energy is on that day. This week and next week, actually, for work, I don't have as many hours because I'm doing something else that I normally do, other than work, or other than my normal work. So my hours are a little bit different, but it's only for these next 2 weeks. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to start a shelf here. Let's go like this. Perfect. Like I said, I'm very accurate with the way I like to do things in this game, so I'll line everything up how I think it should be. Let's do 0.1 for the scale there. There we go. Perfect. So now it's a line there on the corner. Now I got to bring it up a little bit. Let's just do a 1 unit. You guys like this music that I'm playing right now, or would you rather me play like lo-fi? I'm down for either, honestly, right now. Does that raise it? Yeah, it raised it too far past. Okay. Lo-fi. Play 21. Wait, I got a set because I mixed celebrating Cinco de Mayo, and I love Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is a while. It was like 6 days ago. But Mr. Fridge was lo-fi. Okay, you know what? Since Mr. Fridge gave me one of the 2 answers, I'll do that one. Oh, and Tanokumi, I'm so sorry. I missed you saying hello. How are you doing? I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let's do... Where's my lo-fi playlist? Where did I put my lo-fi playlist? Yeah, we're just gonna search up lo-fi. Specifically, only a YouTube channel where ST is lo-fi boy. Dude, if only I had the artistic style to do lo-fi. I guess the artistic skill, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. I can't make any music. I'm so bad at it. The playlist ran away. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I feel like with building stuff like this, I feel like lo-fi fits a little bit better. That's why I asked. But I don't know. Maybe we'll switch it up again later. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this stream. I'm kind of good. I guess I'll just go until we finish the GameStop, or I'm tired, or it's too late. Ren, you said you're hungry. You already know what I'm gonna say. So now we need a stacker tool. Let's put this. Let's do 0 units, and let's Let's figure out the direction here. I want to make sure I place this. Is it forward? No, it's going to be up. No, it's going to be down. The stack control is a little weird. I bet SD ate a burger today. I hate how you're right. I hate how you're right. I didn't even plan for it. My parents just said, hey, we're making burgers, and they made burgers. I swear I did not plan for it. I deserve the cloud. I deserve that. The problem is I'm already eating. It's just a small snack though. Then get something else. You see, this is why I say, always if you're hungry and you're like actually hungry, get something with protein in it and like something that'll actually fill you up. Because like if you just get a snack, you're not solving the problem. A snack is exactly that. It's just for snacking. It's for anticipation to eat something later. But if you're hungry, if you're starving, like you said, go get yourself something to actually eat, not some snack. You don't want to get back up? That sounds like a you problem, man. I don't know what to tell you. I can't motivate you to get back up. That's like something that you got to be able to do yourself. So what you're saying, SD, is that you aren't a snack, you're a whole meal. No comment. No comment. Is this gonna rotate properly? It's not. Of course it's not. There we go. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make this a waist level shelf. I think I want to make this... Do we make this like 2 layers where we have a shelf here in the middle? Yeah, we should probably do that. We should probably do that. Let's do stacker again. Let's go... I think it's right. No, it's not. It's going to be... Is it going to be up? It is. And we'll make the offset just a bit like that. And let's do the other one again. Actually, does this connect? Here. No clip. Okay, it does. Now we just lower this a little bit here. Okay. I like that. Let's just make this a little bit closer to the top there, just like that. So both shelves... Actually, I think if I push it up, it's gonna look a little better. Let's do this at 0.1. There we go. And then what I'll do is we're going to actually keep this how it is, like half the shelf. Because I want to be able to use this on both sides. Ren, you said you're eating crackers and cheese like a mouse. Bro, as long as you don't have the... Bro, okay, wait, hold on. I'll say this. As long as you don't have the henna virus, you know, you can't be eating a cheese like that and then saying you're not a rat, you know? But there's someone that made a joke yesterday when I was at work. They called I think it's called the henna virus, right? Whatever they're calling that virus now. It's not the henna virus. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're calling it, but whatever that virus is, someone called it the hentai virus. Like unironically, it was someone who like is very. They did not know what they were saying, and I was laughing so hard. And they did not get it. I did not want to explain to them what they just said. But yeah, the hentai virus, by the way. That shit was so funny. Okay, we're going to build this here. And then we're just going to lower this. So it goes straight into... Ooh, actually, you know what? Wait, having it up like this is actually... It might be the move. Not the hentai virus. That's what I'm saying. All right, material and what material do we want to make this out of? I'm thinking we just paint it like white or something, and then we'll do the shells black. We'll do that, and then same thing actually over here. We'll just paint this all white. Actually, what does GameStop normally look on the inside? Because I was thinking to do this. But I think we might actually... Do you have the hentai virus? I do not have the hentai virus. Although you said you're eating like cheese, you know, and that's kind of what a rat does. Mouse or rat, you know, very similar. All right, let's search up what a GameStop looks like. Let me just make sure I don't have anything in the background opened. Okay. GameStop. I should look at the GameStop store. GameStop store. Are you calling me, what's the word? Annoying? No, I did not say anything about you being annoying. What do you mean? GameStop store. Oh, we gotta do this too. We gotta do like the whole like Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation. We gotta do all that. Interior. GameStop store interior. You know, you'd think with how many times I've been into a GameStop all my life, I'd know how it looks like. It's I feel like a GameStop can be a bunch of different looks. Like there's not one sole way a GameStop can look, which I guess kind of works to our favor. The days when it was Xbox versus PlayStation, half the store was Xbox. Yes. And half the store was Xbox, the other half was PlayStation. Yes. Dude, that was amazing. And then Nintendo had a very tiny section in the corner of the store. Based on the one by my work, the shelves are usually white shelves with black background. Okay, so it's actually kind of like the opposite of what I just did here. So let's just do that. Let's try that. It's so pitch black, like you can't see anything when it's all painted black. Maybe what we do actually is like make it like a light gray. That's more white. Damn, gray is like not gray at all. There we go. Like, what if we do something like this? But it's actually like this, more like. Right? This is what we're saying then. But I'm gonna make this like a middle shelf. I think when we want to do the actual wall shelves, let me try this. Actually, that's too big. GameStop is top left. Yo, a headbug. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. GameStop is top left. What do you mean with top left? SD might just be Kane. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm Kane? No, I'm not a corrupt AI. GameStop store inside. I just want to find some other photos. Like I gotta do these flat shelves where they just have like slight bends to them. Masquerading the Circus over here. Dude, is anyone going to see the movie in theaters? Like, do they have a theater available next to them that's playing the movie? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't think they're doing one where I live. Let's do scale because I need to make this a little tinier. Let's try to make it like a 3/4 the height that it is now. Oh, I gotta do this. There we go. All right, let's try to put this up and see how it looks. Yeah, that's perfect. That height will do. Because then I could do the whole top part, like where it says Xbox and all. Yes, I am sure you'll get food, Ren. I am 100% sure. And I like how it has... It's not exactly straight. And you know what? Now we should make it straight, because then it'll help with the shelves later. Okay, I like that. So we'll do that, and then... I think... Let's grab 2x1. Take this as close to this as possible. Just like that. And we're going to reduce this. Xbox TV off. Could you imagine if I got someone's Xbox doing that? I don't think anyone's watching me on Xbox. Okay, perfect. Just like that. I think that size shelf will do. And then let's make it 1 unit. pull it towards the shelf, just like that. And we're just gonna raise this going up. I don't even have an Xbox. That's probably for the better. I don't think there's a reason worth getting an Xbox nowadays. Like, if you're gonna get any console, and this is coming from someone who used to play only exclusively on an Xbox before I had a PC, there's no reason to get an Xbox. Just get a PlayStation. They have better exclusives, and anything you want to play on Xbox, you can get on PC. It's so much more worth it just to get a PC. All right, let's make the offset. Make it like this. Actually, I gotta make it like a little thinner. But I don't want to make too much of an offset. Ooh, that's too low. Never mind. Not too much of an offset here because I gotta fill these shelves. But I think that's good. But we'll do something like this, and we'll put some, you know, games on the shelves and all. And this is why I'm asking what your guys' favorite games are, because we're gonna have to eventually fill all these up, and I'm gonna take your guys' suggestions for games. But I like what we got here, right? We got one stand here that we can use like as a free floating center stand, and we'll have like a wall stand. Let's color this one. Let's copy this one that we have here. And we made the shelves that color, so... Oh, I forgot to change the material. Now we copy the color. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. Oh, yeah, that game did just come out recently. If I had a Switch 2, I'd totally be playing that. Too bad I do not feel the need to spend on my money on a Switch 2 right now. Perfect. Okay, I do like that. I should maybe... I'm going to copy this, of course, so that we have it and we can just duplicate it. But I feel like I should make the walls custom, like a brick wall. I feel like a brick wall for the GameStop makes a lot of sense. I was actually at a GameStop a few days ago, and the Switch version of Animal Well was on the shelf, and I was so excited I geeked out in front of my coworker. Well, I don't know what Animal Well is. Let me search this up. Animal Well. What is Animal Well? Oh, is this like a platformer? I mean, it's got overwhelmingly positive reviews, but it came out 2 years ago. I've never heard of this. The hidden gem of a game. It's pretty much... Wait, it's such a pretty game. My gosh, I love playing it. But what is it? Super Metroid is a frightening game. Vanilla flavored game. So is this similar to like a Hollow Knight? Is that what this is? Is it very much like a Hollow Knight? You're a critic exploring the world, solving puzzles. I mean, it sounds pretty simple. All right, let's take this. Right click that. I just want to duplicate that shelf. Okay, cool. We do have it duplicated. Let's save this as a custom wall shelf. Save that. We'll save this one too. Except we gotta extend the range. So now we can just dupe this item. And let's call this one free shelf. So now I'll be able to just dupe both of these. I'm going to... let me just try to see if I can place the wall. And there not be any issues. What will happen if you don't get up to eat? Will I die? If you haven't eaten in a while. Yeah. Although, hopefully that's not the case. Okay. Let's make the scale of this two times. And see what happens if I make this big. I think we can cover an entire wall with this. Just like one of these panels. Yeah, Brent, I don't think you'd be here if you haven't eaten in 2 years. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think this will actually be the perfect size to cover. It is. It is actually just the perfect size. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I gotta figure out what the length of, or what this width part is, so I can just make it back to a small scale here. Is it this side? No, it's not. It's probably gonna be this one. Nope, it's the other one. Of course, it's the last one that I touched, so we'll make it 0.5. Yeah, I like that. Super thin. Now let's rotate this. Just like that. And then we gotta push this over to the wall. But I want to make sure. Let's do like 1.3. Does that cover the wall? I don't think it does. I think it's just be a little too short. 1.5. Okay, Ren. I'll see you in a bit. All right, precision and... okay, I need to raise this. The problem is... Actually, I forgot I can just fly. Oh, actually, I made this way bigger than it needed to be. Okay, hold on. I forgot that I can actually just fly around and it doesn't need to actually clip through all the objects. So let's do more like 1. Oh, not 11. 1. Because that'll actually be in the ground. Yep, and there we go. Now I can actually just go here, precision, and let's do 10 units. Just bump this up. See, that already covers it. But I want to make sure I don't actually get into the other building that's up here, because that's going to cause problems for anyone who wants to build a base up there. None of this actually reaches there either, so this should be good. But I would just want to make this perfect. We're just gonna make this more like a 0.8 situation. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, because by the time I raise that up, it'll fit perfectly. Let's lower it up just a bit. Like that. I like that. And the top part is just barely not touching the wall, which is fine. I don't need it to touch all the way completely. In fact, I would rather leave it so that this border part shows. Oh, went a little too far. There we go. Look at that. So now we can change the wall to be whatever we want. And now I can go over here. And we'll select this brick. Nice. I like that. I like that. So same thing. We're actually just going to stack this once more. Just going to select this here. We're going to rotate it. Not that way, but this way. And just precision it back. Okay, but this time it's not saying flush. I thought this was like a perfect 90 degrees. Why was that one? I mean, unless it's a map issue. It could be a map issue, which means I think maybe if I just push it just slightly in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Perfect. It wasn't actually a map issue. It was a me issue. It's a me issue. Yeah, it's looking good there now. Okay, so we got that out there. Is it going through? It is going through the wall. Okay, hold on. Back to 10. Okay, let's see how much that pushed it. We're probably gonna have to duplicate it once more. But the less I have to do it, the better. Okay, we're still good on that side. Let's try one more. There we go. Okay. 1 and... How does that look? Are we touching yet? Nope, not quite. What the hell did I do? I pushed into the wall. Gotta be very precise with this. Oh, I think it's just barely not there. One more. Perfect. Okay. So then we are left with this, which I can just dupe this one more time and just squish it. It's not gonna look too bad, but I'll worry about that part later. Let's focus on this part of the store here. Because I like this. Okay, I thought you could push it once more, but it's fine. We'll keep it like this. So now we got like a brick design. I think I might actually... We'll make the register area here. Which means all this is going to have to move. Okay, I have an idea. Let's take this, that we duped it. Let's take this free shelf. We're going to rotate this 90 degrees, like that. And we'll stick one on this end here. Because, you know, no one ever stands on the stall area for the display. So let's just put one like... come on. Just like that. Let's preserve it. Let's see how this looks. So I want it to kind of be only one part of the shelf here. Although I think I'm going to try to get it a little bit farther away from this. There we go. I like the way that looks. It doesn't matter if it's glitching here because I think I'm going to block off these windows. And I'm going to put like a stand here. Actually, I'm not going to block off the windows, but I'm going to block off the stand side. Let's try placing this. Oh, I actually need to shift it a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, it's not going to matter that this is blocked off here because I'm just going to place another one of these walls behind it. But we'll put that one there on that side. Let's do another one here. Preserve that position. Okay, it's looking pretty close to the other one. Yeah, I like that. And we'll remove this one here for now. Let's start building the register. Yeah, I think we'll build a register on this side here. I like that. We can go use this object, and we'll just shrink this size down here as well. That botched it. Holy shit. One. And let's try to just make this here too for now. No. Okay, it's not the one we want to change. This one? Nope, also not the one we want to change. There we go. That's what I want to do. Make it a longer table there. And I guess with these we can go... Let's do 0.75. No, it's this one. There we go. Doesn't need to be as thick. It's kind of a small area. Maybe I push the shelf like a little bit more to the right here. Not as thick, got it. Yeah. It can't be too thick, you know? But I think I do want to have a little bit more space here. So I think I'm going to push this shelf a little bit more to the right. Let's just do a stacker. I know I could dupe it, but if I dupe it, then I'm not exactly sure that it's placed exactly flat against the wall. Like this one is. So I just want to make sure that that stays the same. It's going to be backwards. It's not going to be backwards. Wait, what? Forward? It is forward. Okay. What direction does that one go? So it's right. It's going to be right. One more. Actually, yo, wait, I just thought about this. I should do like the little thing that they had in the front of the stores where you could put like a game console and have it like playing a game console. That'd be sick. Like on the side here, instead of putting a shelf, we'll just put like the thing that they used to play like the old Xbox games. That means we have to make an Xbox. It's not exactly impossible. And it's going to take a little bit of work, though, to get that accurate. Because it's not going to be, like, simple blocks like these are. Yeah, I think maybe this texture or... No, not that one. What texture do I want to use here? No, not that brick one. I think it might be... What is this? What the hell? That's like trash. Hold on, my friend just texted me. He said he finally got a new CPU. So I want to ask him what CPU he got. He has one of those Intel 12 series ones, and he always crashes with that bullshit. So now I guess he finally got a new one. Good for him. It's about time. Ooh, I like this, but can I make that color just like gray? I can. Okay. I like this. It's more like a granite. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep it like this for now. And stacker to the... Which direction? Up? Yeah, it's going to be up. And it's kind of separated. Why is it separated? Let's do -1. There we go. So yeah, we'll make this the counter space. And I guess we can try to fit... No, we'll just put like posters back here. I was gonna say we could put some shelves, but nah, it's gonna be too much if I put shelves. Can I fit in here? I can't. That'd be cool though. All right, we'll do it our stacker over here. Which way is the way I want here? I'm just trying to duplicate this to the left one now that it's in a position I like. The stacker tool is like the buggiest one. Sometimes it works to where you want it, and other times it doesn't. Which direction is the way I'm looking to have it? I just want to place one over here to the other side, to the left. Why is that not working? Rotation? Wait, why? Oh, it's not rotating. Never mind. If I place this here, where is it going? Right? No. Wait, is right's going up. So if right is going up and this is forward. Okay, yeah, I don't know why that was bugging. Did I just not select forward that entire time? Okay, let's try this one. Left. Sometimes I have to like select a different tool. Okay, it's not that one. There we go. It is left. Okay, so we'll make this like the Xbox side. We'll make PlayStation over here on this other side. Nintendo can get like a small corner here. And I guess we can put like Wii. We could put like Wii over here or some bullshit. Yeah, all the Nintendo stuff can go over here. And I can make like a middle row too if I wanted to. Yeah. And then we'll put some like boxes back here for like the employees. The little warehouse area. And then we get to do all the fun start where we decorate and put the games up. Let's do a stacker again, and let's put this. It's gonna be down. I just want to put it forward. Maybe up. Okay, there we go. So now we'll take the precision tool. This way, when I place it, it'll go straight to the other side here. And it'll be exactly symmetrical. Okay, too far into the wall. There we go. Stacker to the right of this. It's not going to be right. It's going to be some other thing. It's going to be forward. Of course it's going to be forward. It's going to be like one of the last ones I choose. There we go. Okay, now we just got to do the same thing with the shelf here. And we can copy all the other ones. Are you going to be forward? Which direction are you? Left, right. It's going to be right. Okay, so let's do that. We'll copy one for each of these. Then we precision this. Let's go like 182, something ridiculous. Okay, let's do 20. 1, 2, 4. I actually need to do like 2 more of these. Okay, not quite. Let's put these on 10. It's kind of pushing it a little bit into the wall. Let's bring it back like 2. Yeah, 2 is good. Now we can just stack this again to the right. There we go. So now we got 2 perfectly symmetrical shelves on each side. I don't know how I like about this being completely dark black like that. Like a super deep black. So I think I'm going to change this so that it is actually just another gray. It's going to still be like black, but just not so dark. Maybe I can change this over here. No, that didn't do anything. Oh, it's gotta be fully opaque. Never mind. Like, I feel like this is better, right? Instead of it being completely black. Yo, Deathwolf, thank you for the head... Wait, why is my headpad not working? Did it work and I just didn't see it? I hope it's not doing the bug thing again. Oh, it is. Okay, my headpad is working. Cool. Thank you both for the headpad. I was about to say, my clown nose worked earlier. It'd be weird if my headpad wasn't working. But thank you for the headpads. There we go. I like this better. I like this better. Although I don't like the reflectivity, I guess, of this. So we'll probably end up changing the counter. But so far, so good. Let's, what else does a GameStop have? Oh, we gotta do like these little checkered, or triangle things in the middle of the store. We'll do that. We'll do that too. Let's work on that by doing one of these. Right? We can use this. We'll use that. And we can scale this down. Let's just do like a simple 0.5. There we go. That size works. And now we can just stack this. I think if we put it about this height, it'll be good. Now we just gotta make the wall of it. Let's see how this looks. It's probably not gonna be exactly how it needs to be. Yeah, it's still a little too long. Scale this down. Let's do... Oh, that's not the scaler. If it's already 0.5 for everything, let's change this so I can actually visualize it. It's going to be 0.5 for everything. This shouldn't change anything there. Now we just got to reduce the height. Let's make that 0.3. Nah, it's got to be like 0.4. Yeah, let's try this. How far does this go into the ground? Okay, it goes actually a little bit. This is where I want to make this kind of precise here, because if I'm gonna copy this a couple times, it needs to be pretty precise. Let's do 3.5. That might work. 3.5 might be good. This can work. Does that touch or doesn't? Oh, I think it just barely touches. That's like perfect. But now I just gotta make sure that this isn't going off the side of the edge here. Yeah, let's actually push it one down. There we go. I like that. Now let's make it a little wider. Scale. Let's try this out 1. It's gonna be too much, but at least we'll know. Yeah, okay. Let's do 0.75. It's gonna be maybe 0.67. Let's try 6.7. Try 6.7. Okay, that's too much. Let's do 0.2. Okay, no. Also, I don't think this is like perfectly aligned because it shouldn't be glitching into there like that. Here, give me that. Stick this back here. There. Now I just gotta raise this up again. I think 6.7 is still a little too short. It's gotta be 6.9. Surely it's gotta be 6.9. I think 6.9 will do. Yeah, that looks better. Like that. And then we just gotta do the other sides here now. Yeah, because if we want to do something like this right here. Actually, this photo is a little better. Yeah, it's gotta be like that. And we'll do the advertisement on this side of it. Although I feel like this, maybe it's a little late to say this, but what if I change the scale of this just a bit? If all this is 0.1, let's do this like at 0.75 and see. That, how did that make it bigger? What? Oh, because it was already at 0.5. That's why. All this at 0.5, and then we'll make this 0.3. No. Yeah, because then it disorients the triangle. You can try both at 0.4. Yeah, I think maybe 0.4 might be better. 0.5 makes this very, very wide, and I don't need this whole part to be very wide. Looks kind of weird. Try this at 0.6. Yeah, I think that's a little better. A little bit more natural. So it has to be reduced a bit. Let's do 0.58. 5.7. Yeah, I think that's good. 5.7 is gonna be good. And I like that. It looks a little bit more natural. Okay, so let's take the stacker. We're going to, once again, stack just to the right, and then we'll rotate it. We'll even do to the left here. And we're just going to mirror whatever we do on each side. So that's, now that that's like that, let's go 45 degrees. Like that, and like that. Precision. Let's do what? Maybe 10? Almost. That's fine. We'll do like that. And obviously the scale of these is gonna have to go down as well. But we can work on that here in a moment. There we go. And let's do like 2 over here. 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, now we just gotta reduce the scale of this. So copy what we have here right now. It's the same. Let's do 0.5. Hello? Why are you not scaling? Oh. Okay, no, you're gonna be much less. Let's do 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 might be it. I like this. Looking very good. I'm gonna have to reduce this just a tiny bit because I kind of want it to all fit aside. But this side is looking perfect. Let's change this one just a tiny bit more. Just like that. Oh, maybe even less because it's like kind of sticking out over here too. Yeah, that's looking really good. So same thing over here. We're just going to make this completely white now. And we'll worry about changing it up here in a second. To actually have... Actually, you know what? We'll make this red. Just to kind of signify what it's supposed to be. We'll put the advertisements and all the photos on it later. Okay. I like that. Duplicate it. Let's do small range here so it doesn't copy everything around it. I like that. Right click. And what do we call this? Add advert pillar, maybe. I think that's good. And that'll be closer to the door over here. So if we take this, duplicate, advert pillar, like that. Reset, let's reset everything here. Raise it up a little bit. Actually, we can even put this like outside. Yeah, we'll worry about placing that later. What else? What else does a game... Oh, these bins too? Those bins would kind of go crazy. Maybe what we're missing is like these indents in the wall too. I don't care about making an account on this. What do you mean? So many pop-ups, bro. I'm just trying to see the store. Damn. Like, you see how it has like these indents in the wall? Maybe I should do like an indent in between these. At least on this side, it's gonna look really... Oh, what if I make the counter only like in the middle here? That way I can use up the... Yes, I like that. That way I can use up the entire wall. I like that. I like that. We'll just make... We'll make the counter here in the middle only. And that way, now I can go over here, remove these. I'll make the indent in the wall here, and I'll put an air shelf on that side. I think that's gonna look really good. Hell, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of shouldn't have removed the other thing. Fortunately, there's no undo button in this game. But we'll just go back and we'll place this here. Because what I'll do is I'll just stack everything once more. Come on. Everything else worked. Come on. There we go. Come on, just the black part. I just need you to stack. Okay, let's figure out what position this one's going to want it to be at. Not up. Not down. Forward. Forward. It's going to be forward. Yo, what's up, Advise J? Ren chat. How's it going? It's all good. It's all good. Maybe... I don't know if it's going to be too much. But I like that. We'll just keep it like this. We'll keep the middle part open. Same thing over here. Let's just stack it on this side. And then we'll make that indent in the wall. And then we'll work on some like bins, I guess, in the middle. And then we'll start doing like the posters and all to really make it look like a GameStop. So I guess very similar to how we did... Oop, that's a massive prop. Very similar to how we did the other stuff. Wait, why are these shelves kind of not aligned? Are these ones not aligned? No, they are. Why are these like pushed a little bit? Let's figure out how many units these are pushed. 4 units? Yeah, it's about 4 units. Maybe like 3.8. That's so weird. I don't know why it is. Oh my gosh, it's 11:40. I have a flip and state testing. Yeah, if you have a test, go to sleep. Don't make me be the reason that you're gonna fail your test. But good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. 3.7. Almost there. Yeah, 3.7 is good. All right, back to this. So I think this is gonna be very similar to how we did like the other stand. I gotta reduce the height of it, because if I just go like this now, yeah, it just crashes into the top of the ceiling. So where's my 4x1? Not exactly like perfect, but it's fine. Scale. Make this all 1, and the height we'll try at 7.5. Thinner we have to go as well, but of course when building a GameStop you can't forget about the Pokemon scalpers. You're so right, but I can't build those. Those unfortunately just exist. They exist in the wild. 7.5 here. I think that worked. Wait, did that change the height like I wanted it to? No, it didn't. It's this one I gotta change. 7.5 is too short. Maybe like a 0.85. No, it's probably gonna have to increase, but let's just try this. Oh, it actually doesn't. It's got a decrease. 0.8. Okay, I think it works now. Just barely, but it works. I'm gonna actually reduce it just a bit. 7.5 is gonna be too short, but that way I can like free work with this thing, and it's not gonna be that much of an issue. SD, I might try to go to sleep after I finish my snack. I will watch Markiplier or Italian Buck. That's cool. Who should I watch to sleep? Well, whichever one makes you fall asleep faster, so you actually get some rest. Either of those are be good. I think that's straight. And I gotta have to reduce how far it's going. That's too big of an indent. Oh, I didn't want to copy. Like that should be good. Let's precision this. And then stacker. No, not stacker. Scale again. And let's make it 0.8 now, so it actually reaches the roof. Right? Because now if I go under here, yes, you're sticking in the ground. And I can go over here, offset you, and now you're touching the roof. Yes, you are. You're touching the roof. Perfect. Perfect. Let's actually go over here too and just slightly tap this out. I think that's good. Now we're just gonna stack her and place one behind. Nope, it's actually the other way. Up. Why are you bugging out? There we go. Precision. Move you back. Do the other side of this. That's... How far do you go into this? Like, not very far at all, actually. Oh, actually, no, you do. There we go. What do you mean help, Ren? Yeah, exactly. Just what Jay said. What do you mean help? Jay's not going to sleep? I mean, that's his choice. If Jay doesn't want to go to sleep, he doesn't need to go to sleep. Although, I'm not going to be the one at fault here if he fails that test. I can't control what you guys do. If you guys want to stick around and watch, you're more than welcome to. But also, don't make me be the reason that you guys fail tests. That's all I'm saying. There we go. That's the way I wanted it. Oh, I didn't freeze it. That's not good. I gotta restart that now. That's unfortunate. I thought I froze that. All right, now if I rotate it. There we go. Wait, why'd that go so far? Oh, because I didn't edit the precise offset. Or I did edit the precise. I needed to edit the other one. Perfect. I think it actually just fits like perfectly into the wall. I guess into these beams. How does this look on this side? I could actually even like just move this slightly more and it works even better. Yeah, perfect. It goes a little bit more into this one than the other one, but it's fine. See, I just called a duck. I mean, you guys look to me for making your decisions of what you want to do. You don't have to do that. Just be your own person, make your own decisions, and stand by them. You know. If you guys aren't gonna go to sleep, that's completely cool. Just don't do it. Own your decision. All right, let's take this color. Oh, I did not want to reset the color. Okay, copy that color. Put it back over here. Material. There we go. So now we made a little indent into the wall. Although, see, now I think it has to be more like this, where it's like a little brighter. We'll mess with the colors later. What's more important now is that we actually have the foundation and the building blocks of what we need. Do I try to make the ridges that are in this? Maybe I try to do that. Makes it have a little more texture. Makes it look a little bit more realistic. That's going to take a little bit more time. But it's actually, you know what? It's not going to be that bad. We have the stacker tool. It's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad at all. I just got to take... Where's the prop I'm looking for? I'm looking for a specific one. This one. This one's already like a thin prop. See, this is what we were just saying, Ren. Why do you ask me if you should sleep or not when you can make your own decisions? You know what you have to do in the morning. You know how your life is. I don't know your life. If you think that you struggle with sleep, then go to sleep. Yo, what's up, JMT? You see, look, JMT is decisive. She's just popping in and saying hello before she goes to bed because she knows what she has to do tomorrow morning. Yo, thank you for the sub, by the way. See, she's not asking me if she should go to sleep or not. If you feel like you need to go to sleep, then go to sleep. All right, how do we think that's... I think I gotta make it like a little bit more thinner. I think if I make it like a 0.3... 0.3 is too small. Yeah, 0.4 is good. And I just gotta make this maybe like a 0.5... 0.6... 0.5. I'm dying from the gym. Sonata knows how to kill someone's quads. Did I feel like... Have you guys... I don't know if you ever saw like the Austin streamers on Twitch. There's a set of streamers that were in Austin, Texas. And they made this event that was called Camp Canoe. And it's this one really buff dude from Norway. He's Norwegian. And he just makes these streamers all train, and it was unironically, it was such a fun thing to watch. But you just reminded me of that, Sonata, like killing your quads. You just reminded me of that. It was a fun time to watch that. I want to get this like exact, but it has to be 0.5, but 0.5 is actually 0.5 wasn't big enough. 0.53, 0.52. Okay, let's try this. 5.2. Do you reach? Oh, you know what? You might be 5.3. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I need scale, and we're gonna make this 5.25. You know what? This will be good enough. This will be good enough. And the color for this can actually, yeah, again, we're gonna have to mess around with the colors again later, because there's no way it can stay like that and just match the shelves. But we'll do that, and we'll stick it into the wall like this. Gives it a little bit more texture. And I want to lower this just down a tiny bit. Now we just take the stacker. We go up. Is it up? Which direction are you going to be? Okay, left is down, then this has to be right, and then we'll... Perfect. But now we just gotta reduce it so that it's more like this. Perfect. Is this good? It actually was like thinner. Let's do the offset of 1. Yeah, that looks a little better. More accurate for sure. I like that. It looks pretty accurate. That looks pretty accurate. Do I do these shelves are the exact same. Maybe, I mean, I can easily just copy what I have here and put it on the other side. I'm not worried about that. Let's just do that. And what I'll do is I'll copy this whole thing and just paste it on that side, so we don't have to go back and forth. Let's copy this, put 1, it would be forward. Just like that. And this is where I find out that this part here is also not the same size here. So I actually have to reduce this a little bit more too. Do I eat or sleep? If you're hungry, then eat. Well, actually, no, sleep. Because I also hear going to bed on a full stomach is not good. There you go. Decision made. Go to sleep. So a scale. I need a scale. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Copy what these settings are now. And the length is going to be 4.7? No, it's not. It's going to be 4-9. 4-9, and we precision it just a little bit farther in. Stacker this up. Oh, actually, before we stacker, it's a little bit off. And that's going to annoy me. Perfect. Why isn't it good to go to bed on a full stomach? I don't know. That's just what I hear. I'm not exactly sure. I do just know that people say that. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, where did that one go? Maybe it's gotta be forward now. See, these are looking a lot better. And I think what I might do, even with this too, I'll look at it here in a moment. But even with that, these shelves, do you see how they're angled a bit? They're not exactly flat. I might make these ones even more angled. Like I might make these like angled up. That way it's a little bit more accurate. Same thing here, except this time we don't have to do the guesswork. We'll just kind of stack it and let's do left. Oh, I gotta put this here. Do that. Make the scale. We'll copy the scale from this one. Paste it over here. Then we just precision it. Just like that. Push it into the back. And now we stack. There we go. We gotta make these shelves. I think we'll even copy this. I like the way that looks. It's looking really good. Good night, Ren. Yes, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, so here's what I want to do next. Scale. Let's copy what these are at now. I want to reduce the width of these because they're pretty thick. Yeah, like that. Reduce the length. We'll kind of go 0.75. Oh, no, I don't want to actually... Fuck, which one did I remove? Stack. Actually, I undid on accident. There we go. Scale. Put this back at 1. This needs to be 0.2. No, I can't go 0.2. I can only go to 0.3. All right. Have a great day, Ren. Have a great day tomorrow. There we go. 0.3. That's what I wanted to do. So that way they're a little bit thinner. And let's just angle these a little bit higher up. I think what I'm looking for is this. Yes. Except not 5 degrees. We gotta make it more like 15. There we go. Yeah, angled up like that. The bottom one can stay flat because that makes sense if it stayed flat. But I think that's good. Slightly angled up like that. Precision. Put it 1 unit into the wall. Nice. There we go. Okay. We've done this pillar. We've done the wall. I guess what we could also do is hooks. Like hooks for these walls. Make it stand out a little bit. Those can be super easy as well here. Like really nothing complicated. All we need to do is take a little... Do we have a tube item? Does this game have a tube item yet? It's got to have something for that. Yeah, there's a tube. 2x1. Where's the 1x1 tube? Do we have one? It doesn't seem like it. So we'll just take... That's a massive tube. Okay, there's no way I'm going to get the scale for that one down like I need to. There's got to be a smaller tube. Maybe not. Props? Do I have a tube prop? There we go. Thin pipe. Perfect. This will do. Because we can just reduce the size of that. Scale. Let's copy the settings that we currently have here. And let's do 0.5. Like just half the size for that. Hell yeah. There we go. 0.3. 0.3 actually. Because that's all we really need is sticking out from the wall. Okay, let's take this and... trying to figure out where I want to place these, because maybe we'll do like 4 across, and then I don't know how many tall we'll go. Precision, yeah. Tubes are weird because their axes don't work. It's kind of hard to determine which axis you're looking at for the tube. There we go. I like that. You see how it climbs up? Kind of hard. This can just stick out just a tiny bit. And you'll notice if I stack this now. You see how it's like diagonal? I kind of almost have to... Okay. Let's just try this here real quick. If I stack again. Okay, it seems now like it's 90 degrees. So let's try to precision this. I need to take this like 15 here. Take it back out. Like that. All right, now let's try stacking this. And we'll put this more like 40 units. 40, it's going to be too much, but at least we can see which direction it's headed. There we go. Now we'll do like 10. 20. $16. Nope. $17? Question mark? Where the hell did that one go? Where are these? Oh, that's 177. What the hell? There we go. It's not exactly straight. 17.3. There we go. That's much better. And actually, now that I'm even thinking about this too, I can rotate this just slightly angled up too, because that would make sense. 5 degrees. Not 15. Yeah, that looks good. Now we stacker this. It's kind of hard to see from that angle, but at least over here, it's perfect. It's exactly where we needed it. Now we go up. Not up. Left. No. Right. Oh, but because it's like kind of angled. Okay. We'll worry about that here in a moment. Because it's angled, it's going into the wall, so we just have to pull it back out. How much did we push into the wall? I want to say it was 5, right? Yeah, I think it was 5. Yeah, looks good. So we just gotta keep doing that. We'll do like an extra row, and I think that'll be good. Like just one more row. And maybe we'll just do one, we'll do one down here as well. Perfect. I like that. I really like that. That's looking good. Again, we'll copy this whole thing that we're doing here onto that wall so that it is exactly the same. Let's work on... I wonder. Because the way I do images in this game would be with frames and imager links. So we just gotta remove the frame. I don't think we... Yeah, I don't think we place these here just yet. Or like we put a prop for it. I think we'll just place them afterwards. Maybe, okay, so what I'll do... We still have to work on the bins too. Let's do the bins. Let's do the bins. Bins are going to be a little easier. Can do a bin like this. We'll start with a cube. And... I'm trying to think if I want this any taller. Let's take a look at some more photos. I need a photo that shows the rest of it. These guys aren't showing much. Man, like, why are there... There's not many photos. There's these style too. Could do something like this. User validation, bro. What the fuck? Getty images. What? No. See, doing something like this would be sick. And I actually can do something like this. There is a TV in this game. Oh wait, no, I have a better idea. I have such a good idea for that. We're not going to do that just yet. We're not going to do that. Man, I could go really in depth with this. I'm having some good ideas right now. But how much I want to put detail into this. Why is there not a good photo of its interior? Like you would not think GameStop store. This is going to trip up so many people in the game when they stumble across a GameStop. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I want to do it. It'll be so funny for like some RP. It'll be so funny. That's such a blurry photo, man. I can't even see the inside of it. Look for videos. You're so right. YouTube.com. Here, let me make sure it's not going to show anything on the screen. GameStop. Yeah, I could do like a midnight release. I went to a GameStop in all 50 states. Okay, that's what we're watching. Here.
Yep, I went to 50 GameStops in 50 states in America. Why?
Okay.
Jeffrey the Giraffe was hanging
That's
out
a
on
Toys
the
R
bench
Us.
to the player's slogan right on the front, which I've never seen at a storefront before. This was another pretty
Right here.
big store. This time I bought Cuphead and also signed up for the Power Up Reward members because I'm actually gonna save some money signing
They all
up
do
for
that
this.
board thing that I just did on the back of the store. They all do this thing, which I really like. So good thing that we did that.
Good stuff.
Power Up Pro member.
Dude, they just gave you power.
My credit card also decided to not one
Just
more
so low
space. We
angle.
went
Come on.
GameStop, little Mexico in the middle of the mall.
Looks abandoned.
They didn't have any of the
I think this
Pokemon
video is more about the unique spots that a GameStop can be. Let me find a different one. Okay, here we go. This one has a little bit better of a view.
So that's for sale.
Right here. Okay, so I could do a caddy like this instead.
All these fixtures are for sale.
Well, guys, it's starting. Mr. Rightway here.
Hello.
So
Why is it all black and white, man? I get it.
Why? It just...
The store is closing. You don't have to make the video black and white.
And of the ops.
Oh, we could do like the glass casings here too. We could do that. Maybe. But I think I like this. Where is it? I just saw it in the beginning.
This right here was starting. Mr.
So that's for sale.
I like this. I might try this. What if we do both? We do like one of these where it's just like a little spot in the middle, and then we do like another one here, but it's different style. I like that. Okay, we can do this one. It's super simple. Let's do, I think I want to make the outside here a little bit thinner. So let's go scale. Here, let's put the music back on.
Sale.
Oh. What does this do? Okay, not that. 0.5. Okay, this I do want to reduce. Let's make this like a 0.9. Makes it not as tall. Yeah, I like that. And then these ones. I mean, I guess I can't really. Yeah, it'll have to be this. Let's make this 2 and 2. And then we'll split it down here in the middle. Do I have anything that's like a plush in this game? Oh, we have these. This ain't a plush. It's like a vacuum, but could kind of be treated like a plush. What if I just have these like kind of staggered in here? Like it's like a plush bin, you know? Is there anything else like might be like a plush? Zombie hand. It's so cute. Yeah, no, it is very cute. I like that vacuum a lot. Yo, wait. We can theme this thing. What if I put like a Mario warp pipe somewhere? You know, like what if we start putting like game references just around the store? That could be sick. Oh my god, there's so many good ideas. Do I have anything else? I mean, I have watermelons too. I could put watermelons. It's not gonna make any sense though. Yo, there's so many good ideas. A weapon crate? It's all about what we can turn these things into. Oh, we can add a register here too. Look at that. Got ourselves a register. Banana. Banana would be too small. That's my issue with that. Like, banana's not bad. I did see the banana. But, like, banana's too small. I'd have to fill up a lot of bananas in here. Let's keep working on the other parts, though. I can take this. Like, look at that. What if we made that wood? Is there, like, a better wood, maybe? This one? Yeah, you know what? That could work. And then we could do... Let's take this one. Where's the block I'm looking for? 2x2. We'll just have to precision it in there. We can even make this slightly smaller. Yeah, you know what? Let's try this at 0.9, see what happens. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. 0.9 and 0.9. There we go. I actually just want it just slightly smaller, so we're just going to make it 0.98. And we'll push this in just a tiny bit. 1. There we go. It's not showing on any side now. It's flat. Just make it a tiny bit deeper there. And we can take this. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. That was not too bad, and it was pretty quick. We could do some dividers. So I could even take, let's try to see here. Oh, a little television. You're like, what if we... I don't know. I'm just playing around here. But, like, what if I just take something and, you know, stick it here? I don't know. We'll worry about that part later. I'm jumping ahead of myself here. I gotta finish these things up first. Wait, they have one. They already have one of these in this game. But it doesn't look as good as if I do some other stuff. Like custom shelves. I could do like a couple of these portal guns, or like gravity guns, not portal guns. We'll put some like on this side. We'll put the vacuums on the other side. That should be good. Let's get the other thing that I needed. This. We'll put some dividers. Come on, lock in. It's not exactly straight with it. Okay, that looks better. We're gonna have to reduce the size of it. Actually, maybe I don't. Yeah, I mean, it is cutting into the wood there. I should. Let's scale it, and let's just make the height more like 9.5. No, not that one. It's this one. Yeah, that has to be smaller. 9. Yeah, 9 works. Yeah, we could do 9. We can stick it a little higher up. Stacker. Damn, that's too far up. Rotate 90 degrees. There we go. Precision and 10 and down. one. Perfect. It's kind of angled up a little bit. Is this side angled up? I don't know how that one angled up just a tiny bit. Rotate like 1 degree down. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, I like the other wood better. It's like angled a bit. I don't like that. Although I don't know if I can switch it. I think that's the best it's gonna be. Let's try to fill it up a little bit. See what happens if we start putting some stuff in here. Need to get props. Let's do. I want to do the vacuum one. Do a few of these. Go like there, precision it so it looks like it has some depth. Rotate. Gotta do a little bit more than that. Just make it look like it has some depth. We'll go like that. Place another one. I did not want to take a screenshot. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. Scale. We could just factor scale this thing like down, make it actually plush size. Hold on. I'm such an idiot. I could totally do that. Damn it. I moved it. Fuck. You know what then? We're just gonna make it like this. That way I only have to focus on 2 sides. It sucks because I can't lock items. The noise takes me back. It is such a classic, man. It is such a classic. Do I make these uniform in here? Or do I make it... Do I make it all kind of random and sporadic? I was trying to think, like, making it random and sporadic might be the move. But I could also just stack them. And it looks... Dude. I'm gonna tweak. I can't undo that now. Motherfucker. Okay. It's not that bad. I can maybe just take this and slide it over again. Where's my scale? I think we did 2, 2, and what, 0.9? I think it was? No. At least not on that side. That's not a plus. Oh, it's because we're not doing that. Hold on. 0.295. Is that what we did? I think it was this. I think it was this. I just had to actually adjust this back to how it was. See, it's annoying because now it's not... I know it's not straight. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna make this all super straight quickly. Boom. Where's my 2x2? Okay, that didn't work. 2x2 first. then this, and hold on. We'll do that one and then this one. Now these are all gonna be on the same scale, same thing. I just have to rotate them. Scale again. There we go. We did that. Now we do 0.9 and 0.9 and 1 for that. Precision. How far does this need to go down? Just a little bit more. Cool, that's touching the ground. Okay, looking good. You know what? We're gonna raise it, push it, and put it back down. Nice. Now we take this one. Rotate it. Cool. 90 degrees. Perfect. See, now everything's exactly straight. Just took a little bit, but everything's back. And we can keep it... Actually, I forgot. I have to also reduce the size of this one. There we go. Back to what we had. Was it that one? I don't think it was that one. It was this one. No, not that one either. Where's the other wood? There we go. It's not as bright. Do we want to make this wood, though? These things were more metal. And that's a very bright white. What do we think? Do we want to make this metal or do we want to make this more... that's glass. We're not doing glass. Or wood. Wood or metal? I could just do this. Kind of like the variety of the wood had. It doesn't need to be exactly perfect. Doesn't need to be exactly 1-to-1. This has a little bit more variety, I feel. Good to know I can paint the wood. Okay, let's not fuck this up this time. I'd really like to keep my shit, so let's go back over here. Hoover. Hoover, you're gonna get your size reduced again. Little plush Hoover. Thank you for the head pats. Okay. Let's just precision you. You know what? We might have to make it uniform, and it's all right. Oh, he kind of has the same issue with the tubes, where it's not exactly straight. Okay, we'll just stacker. We'll do 3 Hoovers on right side. Nah, it just doesn't look right. Well, okay, actually, here's an idea. I could do this uniform and then I'll use the rotate tool to kind of fuck around with it, you know? That might be the idea here. So if I do... No, that's not going to work. Because then I have that issue. This just looks lazy. Like, if I just keep it like that, it just looks lazy. Do like 5. I think it'd be time consuming, but I think it's gonna look a lot more natural and cool if we have all the hoovers like that. Maybe I could still use the stacker to like kind of place them in, but yeah, I mean these are all gonna have to be rotated just randomly in different directions. My neighbor was building at 7 a.m. in winter. Like in real life? I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. 7 a.m. in winter. I mean, not the winter part, but more like the 7 a.m. He was already building. Okay, see, like I feel like this would be a lot more natural. I think this looks better. Just unfortunately, I have to go through and I have to place all these, you know? Like, there should be a better way to do this. But is POV you building now is like my neighbor? Yeah, with all the noises. There's not really much I could do about the noises. It's kind of just because I'm trying to rotate a lot right now and I keep using the tool for it. I might work on this part later. I'm gonna work on this part later because I feel like this is just gonna be a lot of me fucking around with these. And yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Tell me if I'm saying this right. Is your name Biolshi? Is that how I should pronounce it? Essie's room next week be like? No. I don't know. Do you play this game, Biolshi? It's pretty nice. I don't know if you play on any of the servers that I play on. All right, let's do this. Let's fix this part up. So it actually matches. Let's take the duplicator. Right click on that and the range. Original position. Where's my... There it is. There's that ball that I wanted to see. Oh. Did not want to spawn that. What does this give me? Let's see. Wait, oh, I spawned in an original position. Hold on. Did I copy everything? Okay, I did, but I also got this. Which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. You said you're good here at my home in my bed waiting for my math exam. Oh, waiting for a math exam. I wish you luck on your math exam. Hopefully that goes well for you. So it's exam week for everyone. Everyone's got to go to take a test. Ooh, I want to make sure I'm placing this. This isn't going to be exactly straight with this wall, and it's fine. I just have to accept that. Preserve position. Okay, let's put this a little bit. Oh, nope. Not rotating. 180. Make sure I'm editing the right ones here. Okay. Too low. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe a little lower. There we go. That looks good. And it's not exactly straight, or I guess it's not exactly perfect, but you know, it's fine. It'll do. It's actually a little bit of a gap there. It's fine. Does this side have a gap too? It does have a tiny gap. Okay, that's an easy fix. Precision, and there we go. Same thing on this side. Okay, I like this. So far, it's really good. I'm gonna fill this up here off stream. Let's remove this. We don't need that there. What else? I'm gonna probably redo these so that it fits more of the style like we have here. Probably remove this whole top part like this. And then we'll give it this middle shelf thing with the lines that this has. Do I want to do it like that, or do I want to do just this but smaller, like half shelf across here? Not exactly sure. We can start working on this caddy though, because I do want to do something like that. So let's see. We can start with making this middle part. Let's do that first. Be done with one of these. Just like that. That's still a little too tall, so let's go maybe here, and we'll go 7.5. How do we feel about 7.5? That is too tiny, and that's because I chose the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, 7.5 is pretty good. This is like perfect height for this, I think. So we'll take that, and just want to make sure it's exactly 90 degrees. Facing up. That looks good. We'll take that. Stacker left. Stacker right. Rotate it 90 degrees. Like that. Precision. Oh, no, I fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up. Right again. Actually, you only even need to do one side. Okay, hold on. Just so I don't have an issue in the future. Here's what we're gonna do. One. Rotate like that. That way it's gonna be completely flat and we don't have any issues. Let's go 20 units up. Scale. Down. Precision again, 20 units down. Oh, I went up to the top room. Pull it up slowly. Okay, perfect. Stacker now because this is going to be exactly straight 90 degrees. Rotate. There we go. And that should be exactly flush with this now. Perfect, it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I think what I'm going to do, before I do that, let's take this middle piece here. We're just going to make it a little bit more wider. A little bit more. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Precision. This goes back in here. Now we take the stacker. Stacker this. I don't know where that one went. So actually just go like this. We'll put it down. Precision 10. Perfect. So we've done this part right here, this middle piece, and now I just need to kind of put these little flaps on the side if I want to do little advertisements like that. Oh, we could also do the legs. I see it has like legs down here. Should maybe do some sort of legs. Let's do... Yeah, I guess we can do the legs. Let's bring it one up. Is it touching the ground? Hopefully not. It's not noticeable. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, now it's not touching the ground. We can take stacker. We'll put one that goes backwards. Not backwards. Maybe it is. Which direction would that be? Right. For some reason, it's right. Come on. Let me get a good angle of this. There we go. Let's do now... Where are you? Scale. 0.3, 0.3. Like, I just want the length of this. Honestly, even that might be good. No, we gotta make it a little bit... Is this length? No, that's just... There, we'll do that. This might be the best we can do for that. I wanted to make it a little bit thinner, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not with that prop. And yeah, it doesn't really look right. Yeah, it doesn't really look right. Okay, let's just take that out for now. I could use something like this. How small can this thing get? See how small this can get. Yeah, it's not small enough. What would be the best? Wonder if I could use this as a portion of the shelf. Nah. Okay, you know what? We just won't worry about the legs then. We just won't worry about the legs. Let's keep working on this thing. Because I want to at least get this layout done here before I hop off for tonight. Because I have to go at 1. If I want to get any sleep before work. So I would at least like to have this layout part done. Let's do this. We'll do the same thing on mirror it on both sides. It's a little easier that way. Rotate 90. Just like that. How thin can we make this? Try this. How tall did we make these? Hold on, let me see. 0.75. Okay. That's what I need to do. 0.75. And precision. Just like that. And it'll create these flaps here. Now I just have to stacker them. Precision, let's do 10. Let's try 10 first. Yeah. 1. Perfect. Looks good. Now we just gotta take material. Let's do the same thing as we did over here on the other side. Color. We're going to take, copy that. Oh, I forgot to do one whole panel. It's fine. We'll color it first. Okay, now what'll give it the off color that we need is going to be this wire stuff. Can I make it wired? I could take the same material as this, but would it be too much? Or maybe, because I did see one that was like this. Can I make this part? Can I make that small? Scale and 0.3. Actually, I don't even have to do that. We'll just do this. How does this size compare here? No, it's just way too big, man. And I the problem is I can't make it any smaller than 0.3. So if I wanted to do something like that, I would need to make it custom. How many props are we already using? Let's see. If I take the duplicator, And I go duplicate range. How many props are we using? 159. Okay. I have like a max of like 600 I can use. So I don't think it'll be an issue if I want to do that. Is there something else I can make that detail though? Much less props. Use a lot less props. Oh, maybe the fence. Hold on. Maybe cooking here. I don't know how big this fence will be if I reduce this down. This might work. Like, especially if I use it on both sides. This might work. Hold on. I might be cooking here. Sprays this like 20. We got 3 lines here, 3 lines on this side. Let's just extend this. Pretty. Oh, this is like nothing yet. This is nothing. I have some good ideas for this. As I'm going through it, I think it's becoming a little something more. I didn't think I'd be spending this long on just the organization of these props, but I think there's gonna be a lot more detail here. What if I do this right now? Didn't change anything. Oh, because I didn't do it. Okay, back to this. I copy the scale right now. It's all 0.3. So I need to make this. Let's try this at 1. Does that increase the length? No. Didn't do that? How about this one? No. How is it? I want to play those house crafting games so bad now. Like, are you saying like House Flipper? House Flipper is pretty cool. Okay, I think this will be the perfect length here. I just gotta precision it. Let's go like 5 back. Craft Survival? I don't think I've heard of that one. Craft Survival type? Have I heard of that one? .5. Come on. I wish there was like a way I could go slow mode in this thing. You know what? I could actually just go like this. Okay, I do have to make this a little longer. It's gonna stick through this part here. But maybe that's not bad. Maybe that's not bad, actually. Because I can make these parts like the hooks like we have here. Scale. Let's do this at like 0.7. No, 0.7 is too much. You're exercising, so your replies are slow? Hey, that's hype. Good on you for exercising. Okay, I want to see if I can... Yeah, you know what? I like that. Now let's just make this wider. Is it this one that's wider? No, that's thicker. It's gonna be this one. Oh, but that kind of ruins That won't work. I gotta do like that. And it's gotta go... See, I like this part here, but I don't like this or this. It might just be that I have to use something like this. And then have that go across. That might be the method here. But that's gonna take a lot more work, and I do need to go to bed. So I think we'll stop it for here today. And well, I mean, next stream we'll be playing Resident Evil 2. But I'm gonna work on this off stream. I'll probably work on this a decent amount tomorrow when I get back from work. And I'll post the screenshots in the Discord for results. If I complete this tomorrow, if not, I'll show you even more. Never stop. Now I'll definitely be working on this off stream tomorrow, because I've been playing this game like nonstop. But I'm going to go to bed now because I have to get to work tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys for being here and stopping by. Our next stream will be on Wednesday. It'll be playing Resident Evil 2. And we'll be starting that. And then I'm not sure if I'll necessarily be streaming on the weekend. If I do have the extra time on the weekend, I'll stream. If not, next weekend or next week we'll have 3 streams. But I guess, of course, like I always say, be on the Discord if you want the most accurate info, because that's where I'll be able to quickly just notify everyone. So I will talk to you guys later. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. You have a great rest of your night, great morning. Good luck with your day. Good luck with your math exams or your exams in general if you're taking any exams. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.